Boy, I tell you, this capturing thing is not. The video is all there. It's the audio that's all missynced. Gives me just that much more incentive to get this thing going and working. But I mean, realistically we're looking at. I mean, if I was done with this in under 50 hours of, say, recording time, that'd be impressive. But at the same time, I've got the images now to show up in a directory. And so now I just need to, let me see if I put this on every 10th of it, so it does 100 images. That's 100 images. Let's make it 50. That's 20 images. That's the fastest it can go. I think it's because it's refreshing this image right here. If I stop it from refreshing that image, it should be faster. Let's stop it. Let's look at our files. You see a whole bunch in here. There's the 500 ones. Here's the 100 ones. And here's the 50. And they're all generating good. Yeah, they look really good.
We'll have to wait nearly 2 weeks to find out if the judge will grant an injunction to keep 3 Brevard County schools open. Brevard County Public Schools plans to close Clear Lake Middle, Garden.
I'm here in Florida. Some dude got swallowed up by a sinkhole. He's sleeping, and now the next thing his bed just goes. That's like something from a movie. That's like you know, kind of a worst nightmare there. So, all right, where are we at? So it's creating some good images, but it's not saving fast enough. This image, we need to keep it invisible. I'm gonna make it not visible here. Well, let's get out of the app. All right, let's make it. I want to make it not visible so that it's not getting updated. Visible, there it is, false. So now it's not going to be showing, so it's not going to update now every time. So let's see how fast it can go now. Let's do every 100, 10 frames a second. I'm going to clean out the old directory here. Okay. 100. Here we go. Oops. Oh no. Oh crap. Jeez, you gotta stop it. It's got the minimize function on, so I keep forgetting to do that. So let's just go ahead and modify the app so it doesn't have it in there. Checked is false. And now it's not on. I like this that it's got a show cursor feature already involved in there. I like that. And let's get rid of auto too. Alright. Auto's for copying it to the clipboard. So we don't want to copy it to the clipboard. That takes time. We want to just get the image and get it straight to the disk. So here we go. Let's clean out the old directory. Alright, here we go. That's not too bad. 1003, 1004. You can see the clock. It should be 10 a second. You know what's going on, right? It spends 100 milliseconds and then it takes time to refresh. So what I'm going to do, so it's not copying the clipboard. That's about the fastest it can go, I think. Let's try something else. This would be 20 frames a second. Let's see how fast this can go. About the same speed, yeah. Let's just do one. Let's see how fast this can go. So you can see how fast, I don't know if you're able, yeah, you get the screen captures, the video is working pretty good. So doing about maybe maybe like 5 a second. Now, it's saving to the disk. That takes time to save the disk. So let's try just not saving to file, but so I am now, maybe the disk usage is causing the delay. Actually, that frame rate isn't that bad. Save the file. Alright, so we're just going to comment this out. So now what's going to happen is we're doing everything, we're capturing. We're just going to see how how we're capturing, and then the difference is basically, if it's working fast, it's just then it's taking some time. So let's do 1. Let's see how fast this goes. You can see how it's going. See how fast? So it's taking time to write to the disk. So this is a problem. You can see it's going. Well, let me see here. Hang on. I want to do a timer. Let's get a timer clock. And we're at 8:46. And we're going to see how far it goes in 5 seconds. It was 8:53. Went about 200 in 5 seconds, which is 40 a second. So it's faster than most video cameras, which are, I think, 30 frames a second. So we know we can capture the screen, but the problem is it takes time to get that information forwarded on to the next process. So now, so that was so you get a feel for it. We're making progress. All right. So we're at 11. We're going to watch the clock. Let's watch the clock, and we're going to do it here. Here we go. Now, let's do for 20 seconds. It was 1100. We'll do 30 seconds. When it hits the 8. It was 1100. Stop. It was 1100, and now it's approximately 2400, so we're looking at 1300 more. 1290. 1290 divided by 30 seconds is 43 a second. So we're looking at 43 frames a second is what we can do. And this is inside of XP mode, so I'm not even inside the regular desktop. I could try running this program. Let me see, I gotta share. Gotta share this hard drive. Now I should be able to view I can't run it right now. We'll do it later, but it's around 43, and it's probably a little better in outside of XP mode. Anyways, I'm just looking at a target. I'm looking at 10 frames a second is all I'm going to be able to need. I just want to be able to know that I can capture the screen. I don't know what that means yet. It's Alright, so we're able to create, so let's go ahead and create some files now. I want to create, let's go back and enable that saving. And I'm just going to capture Is there a way, I wonder if this, is there a way to save the color counts? I'm looking at it, I'm trying to see how they do. Save as. If I can't get it working, at least I can make use of. would you? So I'm trying to see how they change colors. Here it is. So here's the code. So even though I can't run this app, I can at least copy this over . Oh, I like this. The help is actually doing better than I did last time I tried to run it. See, it'd be nice if it gave me this pixel format here. No, I said I got to do a search. So you can do 4-bit. So what I want to do is I'm going to take those files and I'm going to break them down just for testing purposes. I want to save them as a smaller amount of color so that I can experiment with them. I have to come up with a small, I want to use a small bitmap test. I'm just trying to think here how I'm going to do this. It's nice. Well, oh God, what am I going to do here? Just trying to think of. So I'm doing pretty good. I've tested out. We did like what I wanted to do yesterday or the day before when I said, hey, let's see how fast we can get this, see how many times we can get this thing. So we found out that we can do 40 frames a second to capture the desktop. The problem is it takes a little time to save it, or if you don't save it to disk, then you have to keep it in memory and pass it on to somebody else, or like convert it to a smaller bit amount and then maybe it can be saved. So let's try converting it. So let's do that. Let's convert it as you can see, he's doing some experimentation too. He's trying to see what's going on too. So let's go ahead. I see he makes a backup of the image, and then oh, I see. So it gets the image, makes a copy of it. And image 1 gets a copy of that. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's take it into here. Alright. I want to take that image. Here we go. Let's do it this way.